morning everybody. It is a beautiful sunny day and it is July and here I am planning for winter. I've had my second delivery of wood and I've got to go ahead and get it all stacked now. I always try and get all my wood sorted at the beginning of July so that I know when September, October comes, I'm completely sorted. And yeah, pleased with this load. This is chestnut this time, but I will get another load in September, another 2 loads, and it will be oak, a mixture of oak and beech. So between the 3 types, the chestnut, oak and beech, I will have a lovely fire going and it will keep us warm all winter. My house is entirely heated by wood, so it is a crucial part of yearly living, getting this wood sorted out. And I'm going to get stacking it right now. So see you in a bit. So this pile is a cord of wood. Now a cord is made up of 4 steers, and a steer is basically a meter cube. So if I was to buy meter lengths of wood, I would get, that's the best option really. It's the best value. But once you start having the logs cut, these are cut into 50 centimetres, which is pretty much the size of my wood burner. I can get up to 60, but 50 is sort of what I asked for. So when I get the wood cut into 50, obviously when you get your steer now, you do actually get a little bit less. So the smaller you get your logs cut, the less you actually get to the steer. Because if you could just imagine you're trying to fill a meter cube, once you've got smaller pieces, you'd actually have to stack it really, really tightly to achieve maximum space usage. So meter cube and meter length is the best option, but I don't want to spend time cutting these in half, so I've had them cut for me. So there is 4 steers here, but if you were to probably measure it out exact, I suspect it's more like 3.5. And every winter I buy 4 cords of wood, and that will last me the whole season, the winter season that is. Ideally, I like to get a mixture of wood. Oak is without a doubt the best to burn because it's slow burning, but it's not the best to start a fire with, and it's kind of a little bit difficult to keep the fire going with oak. So it's really good to have other wood to complement it. So I have got chestnut as a châtaignier, and I will have beech and oak arriving in September, I think it's coming. Oak is chêne is oak, and hêtre is beech. Quite often you will also get charme, which is hornbeam. So I do have central heating in my house, and it is heated by a huge wood burner in the cave, which is the cellar. I don't actually use it that often. maybe in January and February, where we do get a very cold spell. And it definitely takes the edge off the coldness in the house. It doesn't become super hot because it's still quite an old system, so the radiators are, you know, quite warm to the touch, but not super hot. And then in the kitchen, I've got a wood burner. So we've always got a nice, cozy, warm kitchen. Oops. Righty, I'm going to switch my mic off because all of a sudden I'm going to be huffing and puffing. I'm going in there. There's so many butterflies. See, I get to see my garden from a totally different perspective. Alright, my downtime is over and it's time to get on with some sewing. See you in a bit. So I was sewing away and this chap just landed on top of it. Where are you going? You are huge. I don't want to scare you. But you're on a wedding dress, a white one. I don't want you getting it dirty. But you are so impressive. Look at you. Oh, where are you going now? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, disaster. I gotta stop. You're getting my threads tangled up. Wait. Okay. back to bag making at the moment, and lots of shoulder straps to do. So I've finished sewing all the handles on, so I'm now going to go and use the overlocker to finish off the raw edge. Right, voila, there. Oops. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I'm searching. Where are we? Over there. I'm searching, searching, looking for fabric, but not just fabric, kind of inspiration and fabric. I am hoping to come across something that I'd forgotten about and put it with another fabric that I might have forgotten about and go, wow, I really want to make a dress with those fabric. I've seen a few, but I haven't found the right thing yet. So I'm going to keep looking through my shelves until that one fabric jumps out at me, or the two fabrics that jump out at me. But what it is at the moment, because it is really warm, the thought of making anything out of velvets, it's a bit hard to be inspired by it, because obviously to wear them right now would be quite warm here. Not so warm in other countries, but maybe, but for here. And I've got a couple of shows coming up at the end of July, beginning of August. So I do need to get some new models made. But so yeah, I'm just trying to get inspired. I'd like to make something really light out of chiffon or something, but I don't want to go out and buy anything new. I'd really like to use what I've got, because I have got a pretty good selection of stuff. So if I can start trying to use some of it rather than buying anything new. But haven't found anything yet. Ooh, now that goes very nice with that. But a bit wintry. Oh, yes, that would be nice. I don't think I've got a large amount of it though. That would be pretty. Just really into pale blues, kind of pale greens, sea greens, ivory, gold. Those are sort of the colours that are really appealing to me at the moment. Maybe because I'm missing the sea. The thought of being by the coast when it's really hot is very appealing. Where I am here, pretty much, I don't know, maybe 3 hours drive away from the coast. So it's not super far, but not on my doorstep, that's for sure. Something out of these could be good. They're very light, very sparkly, and there's lots of it. Well, after all that searching, I did find a good few options to make dresses out of, so that was well worth doing. Since then, everything went a little bit pear-shaped, and I got sick. I got some virus, and it's attacked my throat. And I'm only feeling better today. I just haven't felt like doing absolutely nothing. I just wanted to sleep all the time, so I've allowed myself to do that. And today I'm feeling like being in front of the computer for a little while, so I am finishing off this vlog that really should have been out days ago, but, you know, things happen. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit bitty, but I think my life is a little bit bitty. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!